paying your dues, like it makes it sound like comedy's a union, like it's a workers union, and it's not. It's a shitty internship. Comedy because it's just it's personal. You know, it's not it's personal and it's shared with a group of people. It's taking things that you know normally people can't even communicate, or they're afraid to communicate, or they're not sure how they go about communicating it, and you take this thought and you massage it and you work on it until it's poignant and it reaches the right people, and it's relief for everybody. It's a release for all the people who hear it, and it's a brilliant thing that is, you know, it's therapeutic, and it says so much about who we are, and it cuts through the BS that we are going through on a day-to-day basis. There's definitely a moment where I decided it was a thing that I wanted to pursue and try out and work at for a while, and then within the first year I decided that I loved this, and really it was the only thing I loved. And then I had that I had a knack for it, and a little talent and the work ethic to do it. Like, it was a thing that, they say that, like, you should do what you love, and you should commit to that thing that you can make money off and still enjoy going to work every day. Well, I decided that comedy was it, and that I had the time in the meantime. What do they call it in like poker? Ride the wave, where you got enough, you have enough to invest where you can take your hits and you're gonna survive. Most people while they're going to college are just gonna drink and fuck bitches, Well, I'm also gonna do comedy. So we're gonna do a little writing session here. We're gonna bounce ideas around. We got half-baked premises, bit ideas, joke ideas. This is Kelly McCarran. She's my main writing partner. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we write well together, and we occasionally make each other laugh, and it's good because we're desensitized to bad comedy or good comedy. Which one is it? Both. All right. You're bouncing it off one other person. You hope you get something from them. Typically, they're either like, if it's something that's good, they're either gonna laugh or give you some kind of positive feedback. Or some kind of like, I see where you're going with this type of thing. Get another set of ears and bounce things around. You get go in different directions, and also you kind of disconnect, and then you can reconnect to the emotion of whatever the bit is. Sometimes you need to hear it from a different set of mouth. It's also very important to drink juice when you do writing sessions. This is, my mom packed this for me.
Did she really?
No.
Oh.
I bought like a huge pack of them at Walmart. Anyway, alright, so I'm gonna start. It's an informal thing. Yeah, I actually talked about this the other day. There's this army, the army guy who got I was in the military, I'm calling him an army guy.
Yeah. Are you talking down to me? I want you to understand.
There's this army guy.
Oh, a guy in the army.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, got it. Yeah.
So he was charged with 17 counts of murder. So you heard about the spree. He allegedly went on this killing spree.
Yeah.
So the joke I have about it is 17 counts of murder from an alleged killing spree. He was charged despite the fact that he was actually sent to Afghanistan to kill people. So, like, I want to not be obviously making fun of, slaughtering innocent civilians or a soldier who obviously had PTSD. But I want to hit on that because, like, okay, so this guy, I think he went to Iraq twice.
Okay.
And then he was in Afghanistan. And the other times he was in Iraq, he hurt his foot once, and like they took part of his foot.
Ew.
Yeah, and then the other time he had a head injury. Mm-hmm. But they sent him back out there, and then they're like, "Why are you killing all these
Oh
people.
my gosh, why would they send them back?
Because
I hurt my foot at the gym once and I didn't go back.
I hurt my foot at the gym and I didn't go to war.
Or the gym.
Yeah, I sprained my
I canceled my membership.
That was it.
Some of the military stuff can be kind of a hard sell. You got, it's kind of, that's performance-wise, all that comes down to is, letting people in on the joke, and that you're being kind of, self-deprecating about your experiences, and, letting everybody in on the silliness and the irony of what's going on. Joined the Navy as a cryptologist, a cryptological technician, technical in parentheses, CTT. So basically doing electronic warfare. I ended up flying. I ended up as an air crewman. So I did my job sitting in a position on the plane on the EP-3 Ares II. Took off from land, long range surveillance. Did a lot of stuff I can't really talk about. But a lot of cool stuff, a lot of intelligence stuff, a lot of electronic warfare stuff. I loved my job, and I loved what I was doing, and I loved serving my country. I got in because I wanted, really, I always valued service to the country. And then I guess after September 11th, that was a big moment for a lot of people in my generation, I guess, and that stuck with me. And the fact that we're always going to have enemies, and there's going to be, there's some evil out there, and some terribly misguided good. I'm having a hard time sleeping lately and stuff because I'm on this night schedule, which hopefully is ending soon. And I haven't been able to get on stage as much as I need to. I haven't had that payoff, that one or two, shows a week that is just, awesome and remind you why you do it. So coming off of that, I'm gonna do my longest set I've done.
Your host and producer, my name is Tara. You guys want to see this comic? Yeah. He works all up and down California and also on the East Coast. He is also the host and producer of the series of shows called Operation Funny. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jason Mack.
I'm not deserving of that wonderful intro. I'll let you hear. All right, cool, guys. I'm Jason Mack. Very happy to be telling things to you guys. Someone told me that I look like a younger, less talented Kevin Spacey. And I also got a kind of fat version of the rapper Eminem. Knock knock. Who's there? Unconfident stand-up comedian. Never mind, it's not that funny. I kind of feel like being in the Navy and doing what I did, this country doesn't really appreciate my sacrifices, like what I went through for you guys. Do you guys have any idea how much foreign booze I drank for your freedom? All of it, actually. All of it. So yeah, well, I'm a veteran now. I'm a war veteran. So as such, I get my health care from the Department of Veterans Affairs. Maybe you guys have heard of it. Healthcare at the speed of government. Yeah. This is really bureaucratic, outdated healthcare system. I'm pretty sure they're still treating gunshot wounds with a hot knife and a bottle of whiskey. Which is good because we like whiskey. Like me the other day I'm waiting for the doctor for an hour. Right, finally a guy comes in with a hacksaw and a bucket of leeches. We're like, come on, it's 2012. Haven't we figured out a better way to cure chlamydia? Hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'm Jason Mack.
Jason Mack, everyone.
The big thing that I noticed tonight, as far as my performance was that the audience laughed. So I think they were enjoying me most of the time. Well, you can tell that I'm in a good mood rather than hating my life right now. I think that's usually a good sign. So you have a good show and you feel like you're it's worth it, and you made people laugh. Everybody had a good time. It's just a good vibe for everybody, and you leave happy.
The biggest part of the plan is getting funny, getting on stage, working on your skills, getting good at what you're trying to do.